Portland, or to Port. Hello, greetings to Portland. Amy, hello in Detroit. Scott, hello. How's she feeling? She's feeling pretty good. She'll be here in a couple of shakes to say hello. Yes, Clinton, we'll have to have another call. Big t-shirt doings in the works, everyone. Ed, we need proof that she's not a hostage. Well, Belinda, of course, is a hostage. She is a hostage, but she's here now.
Just
she's
getting
here now.
Yeah,
come on in.
Making my
You're all
way.
dressed up.
Doing a what do you call it?
Entrance.
What do you call it when you go down underneath the
Limbo.
pole? Yeah, doing the limbo
That's
around the
limbo.
light. Yeah, sorry if it was a bit graphic, guys. Hello.
Yes, I was saying that we had an encounter in the house. It wasn't a sexual encounter, but it was an encounter.
Oopsie.
Oopsie whatsy.
I just had a yeah.
How are you feeling? Report in.
Well, way better than yesterday. Yesterday I had to spend most of the day horizontal.
Do you always want to lean back?
Yes, I do. I do want to lean. Yeah, I always want to get in your way and mess up whatever it is you're trying to do.
Well,
I want to put.
I know that's not
No,
true.
I don't really. I want to
know
just.
that's
I
not
want to be a team player, but I want to lean back. I don't want to sit up straight.
Well,
I'm
you
a
can lean
sloucher.
back now. Feel free. Slouch away.
Thank you. So yeah, I feel way better. Yesterday, I don't know what it was when I got my head up like that, super woozy, and had to lie down. But yeah, as long as I'm lying down, I mean, I'm fine today. I've been at the optometrist. I had a celebrity sighting. Jake was super jealous. It's one of his favorite celebrities.
Jealous.
He would step outside the Marriage for this guy.
Yes, and we'll get to that in a second. I just want to say I see someone here that I haven't seen, or Mark. Hello, Mark from Queens. Good to see you. And Darren, hello. Rich from Chicago suburbs. Good to see you. I'm just trying to say hello. Yes.
Betsy Pickle. Hey, from Knox. Where's Knox?
Yeah, well, we got the cocktail. It is happy hour. I do have the skull ring that I'm wearing that I got from the same shop that Keith... I didn't realize it was the same place that Keith Richards got his skull ring, but that is where I got it.
And he has got his snappy, he's my sex robot t-shirt
My sex
on.
robot t-shirt.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you better behave. Do some robot stuff. I want you to see you do it right now and see if I like it.
Yeah, oh, I'm a robot. I'm a robot.
You're a robot like Reese Darby's a robot.
Yeah.
Be a better robot. Be a more convincing robot than Reese Darby.
I'm totally convincing. I mean, is this not convincing? I feel like I've had you fooled all this time. I'm a robot. I'm not getting older. I will bury you. But first, let's do it. That's what sex robots say.
Wow.
That's how they...
Yeah, they're about... Well, like you would,
happy
I
hour
would hope
time.
they'd be a little bit sexier than that. Sorry, but I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, let's do it.
It's been a while since I've read my own manual.
I don't... Yeah. Yeah, get back and read your... Yeah. You've got a how to owner operator, how to be a sex robot manual.
I think I can only blame you, the operator.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
I don't want to be blamed for anything. I just want to have a free pass for today. I want to just get right,
Oh, yeah. Well, you do have a free pass. Welcome back. Welcome
Thank
back
you.
off your sick bed.
Yeah, sorry, guy. I didn't know what it was. I just woke up and as soon as I got my head up, I was like, that doesn't feel so good.
Well, describe your symptoms.
Woozy. When my head was up, I did not feel good, and so I lay in bed and sort of worked on the computer like this, and I didn't get too sort of vertical. I stayed in a semi-prone. I would have, if I could have been in the horizontal position and just worked, done a computer up there. That would have been nice. I like the horizontal, but I had to be a little bit upright.
Everybody likes the horizontal.
Yeah, and then I felt better.
Spoken like a real sex robot.
Yeah, if I do say so myself. And then I felt better as the day went on. That definitely happened.
Let's have your temperature.
Yeah, my new haircut is... I should have washed my hair.
Yes, Belinda's just got a new haircut.
Well, I know that because I had it because Jen saw it on Wednesday and commented. But I should have showered and redone it today because, you sort of like what they do with it. But I need to make it my own. I need to show this who's boss.
Rachel says you're looking fantastic. It says 97.3 on your
We'll take it again. That's a lie.
Now it says 98.0. What the hell?
That thing is...
your hair was in the way the last time.
Oh,
mine says...
Yeah, you're not... That's my
98.
temperature. You've got to get it to do a couple of...
No, it says 98.
Okay, let me take it.
I'm a bit high.
Let me take it for you.
97.8. Yeah, you can take it.
Let me take it.
Quick, though. This is getting old. Fast.
No, not for me, it's not. When I'm in,
What do you got?
Now that I'm in charge, it's 97.8. So your last reading was correct.
Yeah, my Aura ring is telling me that I've
Cheers.
been running a bit hot. The old Aura ring. So
Is that like a mood ring, but it's your aura? It's more It's more exact than a mood ring because it's an aura ring.
It's spelled different than the other aura, like the aurora
It's spelled A-U-R-A.
Yeah,
aura.
Yeah, but this ring is spelled aura, O-U-R-A. That's what I was trying to explain.
Okay, all right, I'm out. I'm
and that's
way
about
behind
all the spelling we're going to do this Friday.
Well, oh, come on.
Yeah.
Spelling is fun. No,
so you had stomach spinning, not room spinning, Ed's asking.
No, I had head. It was my head that felt woozy. So I had to lie down.
Flavia says you could have been a bit dehydrated, which is that's what I suspect immediately all the time, because
I don't think
a lot of people aren't taking in the kind of fluids that I'm taking in this big mug.
Yeah. I need water and fertilizer, they're saying. I could be electrolyte imbalance. No, I felt like queasy. I felt queasy, guys. I felt like I was a bit sick.
All right, but you're back in business. Don't get mad. It's okay.
Did I get mad?
Well, what happened?
I don't know. Something rolled on my... Oh, no, it was your shoe. I'm a little... I don't think I'm 100% because I'm a little...
a little bit jumpy. Well, let me tell you the good news.
I'm just going to lie back down again over here. I'll be better if I just
why don't you just relax a
minute? I'm just going to relax and...
I can tell you, it's probably not the varinus because I got the results of my varinus test yesterday, and I do not have the varinus. I'm negative on the varinus. I'm negative on the antibodies.
Which is a blow. You'd like to be negative on the varinus, but positive for the antibodies.
But have the antibodies. Well, I'd like to be a Superman, and also be able. I'd like to have some other abilities besides not being infected with the varinus. But for right now,
and be running around with a mask on. You'd like to have a slightly sexier outfit than your weird alien face mask, wouldn't you? As a superhero.
Yeah, well, I don't think that would be my only superhero power, just not having to wear... Everyone's got to wear a face mask, but me, I'm the superhero.
No, you have to wear a mask. I'm saying that's what your outfit is so far. It's just a mask.
Yeah,
we're starting with a mask, and then we're building around that. I'm saying that because on Instagram today, when I was at the optometrist waiting for him to be ready to, manipulate my my eyelids.
Who was the celebrity that you saw at the optometrist?
Oh, my God. It was such a bummer because the thing I had to talk about with the celebrity was, hey, I think you've parked really horribly and now I can't park in the other patient car park. And I walk in, I look at the guy and go, fuck, that guy looks like Ewan McGregor. He's a bit of all right, isn't he? Tasty. And it was Ewan McGregor. But he just sort of looked at me and I didn't say...
Tasty?
Yeah, that's what you say if you think someone's hot. Tasty.
Well, I know that, but why would you be when you've got
not as tasty as my sex robot
at home? When you've got a sex robot at home, why would you be Ewan McGregoring at the optometrist? That's what I'd like to know.
Oh, Jerry, if you were at the optometrist and Charlize Theron or Ewan McGregor was there, because Jake really likes Ewan McGregor,
I would say Ewan. Do you have Charlize Theron's phone number? I'm trying to get in touch with her.
You'd be falling all over yourself to shake Ewan's hand. Anyway, yeah, so that was my celebrity sighting, and then it was not his car that was in the way, and then I was like, it wasn't very well thought out, my first conversation with Ewan McGregor.
Well,
I should have been way more friendly.
I hope you get another try.
Hi.
I don't know what I'm going to say to Charlize when I see her. We've seen her.
I was at a cappuccino shop. No, not a cappuccino. What do you call that? Gelato. Were you there?
Well, they all end in O.
And they're Italian.
What, Charlize? What is this we're having? Is it cappuccino, gelato, oregano? Are we eating oregano? What?
She took over the whole gelateria, getting an ice cream for her kid. She was just like, I am here, and now it's my show.
Yeah, well,
we all just stood back and in awe of how she got her kid hooked up with a gelato. I interrupted you. What were you going to say, Jerry?
Well, I had just watched. We watched Charlize Theron and Seth Rogen in the Long Shot movie, which we both enjoyed, and I had just finished watching a movie with Charlize Theron on Netflix that was this action movie where she leads a team of soldiers that are immortal, that they can't die, and it was quite good. I can't remember.
Was she also immortal?
Yes. You can't lead an army of immortals unless you're immortal.
Yeah, it would be, but that's counterintuitive.
They live forever. They bury everyone. It's a bit sad. It's tough going to be immortal because everyone dies, and then they keep dying.
Yeah.
Or your friends.
Lonely. You knew a lot of friends. You knew a lot of friends. Then 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 you get the picture, everybody. You follow
Yes,
my drift?
it's called the Old Guard. Thank you, Richard, for that. It's called the Old Guard.
Thank God for Richard, because we were, I don't know the name of the movie, and I could see that Jake, or Jerry, as we really should be calling him today, I should be calling him, was having a bit of a brain fart, right?
Yeah.
You had that, like,
I was having a brain
I can't
fart.
remember it. Yeah, glitch.
Yeah.
It was a glitch in the matrix of Jake.
Ed's saying that we've got to pre-script our interactions with possible celebrities that we might run into, just like they pre-write the New York Times obituaries. Which one of the funniest episodes of the Mary Tyler Moore Show, where they got to update all the obituaries, and in case people die, so they're writing the obituaries, and they get a little. I think it's her and Murray who are doing it, and they get a little bit of little drunk, and they write the obituary for the clown, who's the TV clown. It was like Bozo, but their TV clown. I can't remember his name, but included in the obituary that they write, which then Ted Baxter reads on the air, is a little song, a little dance, a little seltzer down your pants, because he's a clown. Anyway, just reminded me of that. Pre-written obituaries, pre-written celebrity meetings. What are you going to say to Ewan McGregor when you run into him next time?
Oh, the first thing I'm going to say is hi.
Oh, that's good.
I'm not just going to,
That's good. Keep it simple.
Yeah, I'm going to
Keep
keep it really simple.
It's going to be hard for you to forget your line when it's hi.
Yeah. But here's the thing about me, and I don't know if you guys can have sort of gleaned this about me yet, but so I can be, I can be around I can sometimes not know who people are, even when I actually know who people are. So I was running charades once. That's charades, you guys call it. And we were at a celebrity's house, and there were a lot of really big celebrities there. And the celebrity who was on the team that I was playing on.
For you, big deal. Great for you. I was probably in St. Louis or Oklahoma City or someplace, and she's playing running charades with celebrities.
So it was
celebrities.
It was it was Hank Azaria, and it was Ben
now
Stiller.
You're gonna name them.
And then I was on a team with this guy whose name was Mike, and he had a shaved head, and he's from Canada, and he was super nice, and we were having tons of fun. And this is what should have been the dead giveaway, was because I knew his wife, and so I'm chatting away with his wife.
Celebrity named Mike.
No, I'm going to get there in a
from
sec.
Canada.
I'm going to
with
get
a
there.
shaved head.
I'm going to get there in a minute.
Well, somebody's already got this. I mean, the internet is fast.
I know, but the thing is, I'm telling the story. So what
Chuckles
happens
the clown. They've already got Chuckles the clown.
Yeah. So we're playing running charades. We're having a great time. We're laughing about being part of the Commonwealth and the Queen and what that's like, and not being American. Blah 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 blah. And luckily for me, I don't realize that I'm playing running charades with, Robin and her husband, Mike Myers, because I would have been, a little celebrity struck, because I just didn't realize that, that was him with his Dr. Evil hairdo on. We had a great time. And on the way home, I'm like, oh yeah, that was Dr. Evil. That was Austin Powers. I was
Mike
just
Myers.
playing
Those are some
charades
fun
with.
movies we could watch. You don't like to rewatch movies that you've
No,
already
I'm not.
seen.
I don't know. There's
tough.
just so many more new movies, different movies. Anyway, there you go. That was my story for today.
Yeah, well, I could watch The Old Guard again right now. That's how much.
I really liked The Long Shot, because I have to say I'm really... A romantic comedy is really good for the Varinus, and it was really a good one. They were both good in it. Seth Rogen, he's funny, that guy. He is funny.
A lot of chat in the comments here. Ruth Bader Ginsburg's had a recurrence of her cancer.
Yeah. So they're writing. I know. When you brought up the obituaries, I was going to bring up Ruth, but touch wood, man. I don't want to talk about her obituary. She's like amazing. She's like the Terminator. 97, having chemotherapy, in hospital for an infection, and just saying, I'm doing great, and I'm keeping going, and I'm writing my opinions. Here's cheers to Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Let's drink one for Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
RBG, and may she.
This is a weird
keep
happy
going.
Hour. But yes, to Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Jen's saying she's like the Terminator, but no, she's not. She's like Charlize Theron in The Old Guard.
Yeah.
Because she's fighting for justice and doing good in the world.
Yes, she is. No, she's really amazing, and we've just got to hope that lady keeps on keeping on, man.
We're supposed to watch the interview with Seth Rogen and the guy that we don't like, Pineapple Express. He hosted the Oscars. He was in a movie where they cut his hand off because he was hiking and he got trapped.
James Franco.
James Franco,
yeah,
thank you.
Hashtag me too.
I'm so glad
Luckily,
you could
I'm
get
not
there
a
before
hashtag me too with James Franco, but the stories about him, really not good. Anyway,
Yeah.
and classic actor nonsense with wannabe young actresses. I mean, really just so, kind of old school creepo moves.
Yeah.
And it was sorry to any James Franco, Francophiles out there.
But anyway, the interview was supposed to be funny, so I'd be down for that. I'd watch Pineapple Express too, BTW. Now, I put the book of questions on timeout from yesterday. I had a really rough book of questions in here yesterday.
Because you were asking yourself and then answering them?
Yeah, I open it up and ask myself.
Oh, yeah.
Believe me.
Yeah, so then you were editing
when you're a sex robot and there's no one else, you got to take care of your own business.
Exactly. You got to do it. Yeah,
so would you like my question from yesterday? This is what put me in timeout on this book.
Oh, and you're asking, and I have to answer it?
Would you want me to ask it to you?
Okay, I mean, do I get an option like the sex robot where I go, absolutely not?
You can pass.
All right.
Okay.
Hit me with it. Hit me.
Someone you love deeply is brutally murdered, and you know the identity of the murderer, who unfortunately is acquitted of the crime. Would you seek revenge? You don't have to answer. You don't have to answer.
Ooh. Oh, that's a tough one.
That's what put the book of questions in timeout. That's how you get suspended from the show.
Yeah.
For a time. I'm sure we'll be back to the book of questions.
Well, we're right back to it today. You asking me that question.
I asked you if you wanted to hear
the question.
So
I think if someone brutally murdered Fanula and then I knew who it was and they got off, I shouldn't even say that.
That's what kills you about this question. Is it you got to name the brutally murdered person? But okay, you've done that.
All right, I shouldn't have done that. Will we get through this, Jerry?
It was just tough on me to hear you say it.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would fucking go and kill that person.
Yeah.
FYI.
Grant's saying we had this question. Yes, I know.
Yeah,
or Jen
Grant.
is saying,
we didn't answer it yesterday.
Sometimes
so
I see her last name, Jen.
I had to answer it because Jake couldn't do it, but I just did.
Rachel also didn't like it yesterday. That book's in timeout.
No, that book is in timeout. Well, why don't we throw it out the door?
What's your...
Just let's toss it right out the door. Show it how much
time.
Because I'm
going to put it back in the game at some point. But just
all right.
What's your proudest accomplishment?
My family. My family that I created, you and Fanula.
Yeah.
You're really you two are really unbelievable.
Well, I would have to say that I agree with you on that. I was just writing. So today is the
my finest accomplishment is you two.
Yeah, I was just saying, boy, Belinda must be very proud of her ability to seduce and marry me, and then get me to have sex and make our wonderful baby.
Yeah, because it was so hard to get
my wonderful baby, as I like to think of it.
He just so didn't want to have sex. I mean, that was a really. He may talk a big game.
My sister's saying, well, you don't have to take care of the revenge. She'll do it.
Soon. Yeah.
So,
Vigilantes!
So I was just writing
Vigilantes!
I was just writing my happy 50th birthday to my friend Gary Gulman. If you know Gary, or you are following him, or you're interested in following him on Twitter or any of the social medias, wish Gary Gulman a happy birthday and tell him you heard it from me. I just wrote my thing to him because he was asking me about being 50 and what advice I would give to my 50-year-old self. And I was talking about how when our daughter was born, I was talking about perspective and what success means, and how I valued my time more than money or fame, and which is not necessarily my time to be, but my time before I was married to you, just to be surfing and goofing off and doing the things that I liked. Of course, I love performing, I love touring and going on the road, but I wasn't as driven to get my own TV show as maybe I should have been if I really wanted to make that happen. And that I realized that I hadn't made those choices consciously at the time, but in retrospect, that's what I was doing, was valuing my time, and I've enjoyed that time and taking advantage of it, and that there's more important things to me than fame and money. Not that I'm not. I mean, look.
He's not anti-fame and money.
Well, not that I'm not famous. Look at we're all getting together every day to watch us talk in my man cave. But then I was talking about how great it was to be married, and that I found a terrific partner. And when Fanula was born, it was a real perspective shift for me, where something that had been my kind of prime directive and my main focus, my career, instantly when she was born turned into this the best hobby I'd ever had. And while that to a single person who's worried about losing their life to a kid, they hate the idea of that. But when it actually happens, it was much more of a kind of a relief. You know, all those things that I'd been putting so much anxiety to, well, is this going to happen? Am I going to get to do that? Or what about this in my career? Am I going to be able to make that happen? It was like, oh no, I have this little person who depends on me and loves me, and I have this great relationship with you, and now that's my number one thing, and that's not going to get taken away from me or diminished by some...
You don't have to do an audition for that every day.
By some studio executive or casting director. Those people cannot touch what is most important to me. And it was really great. I know it's not our Motivational Monday, but that's just that for that.
Well, let's say this is Motivational Monday in advance. I think that was pretty good. You know?
Yeah. And
I mean, that's the thing, you know, that was very sweet, the way you described that. And it's and heartfelt and it's interesting how, you know, the COVID, 19 and living through this has also made everyone sort of re-evaluate what's important. And it's in those horrible moments that you really, or those challenging moments and those amazing life-affirming having a baby moments where you kind of go, oh my God, this is what matters.
Yeah, it just gives you a good perspective. I mean, I also can't argue with anyone who says, look, I want to do my thing. I don't want to have kids. Well, that's definitely your choice. And who knows if you had them, whether you would feel the same way as I feel about it. But that's there you go. Okay,
I'm going to put my glasses on and see what I can read. If you want to read
Keys, do you want to talk a little bit? Well, why don't you read what Keys is saying there?
Keys has got okay, this is from Jack Handy is sponsored by Bertha's Kitty Boutique. If a kid asks where rain comes from, I think a cute thing to tell him or her, God is crying. Yeah, I've heard that one. And if he asks why God is crying, another cute thing to tell him is probably because of something you did.
Get it? It's
right, yeah,
it's jokingly cruel.
Yeah. It's tough love. It's
Which our daughter at 16, that's the exact kind of thing that you could say to her that she would get that joke. Why is God? God's crying. Why?
Yeah, she would laugh her ass off.
Because you didn't practice the flute today. That's why.
Yeah. She is stroppy right now. I go into a room and she just yells, "Get out! Get out of my room right now! Why are you coming in when I don't want you to come in? Get out!" And I just look at her and go, "Okay." I'm just like, okay, what's my life? I mean, I could give it back to you. That okay?
You know what I like to say? You think this is your room, but it's really my room.
Yeah. Great dad,
But she's used to that joke. She would laugh. That's the thing, is you can get her to laugh. I've said this before. One of her great assets is something that I feel like I've helped her with, is that if you say something to her like that sounds really mean, she just laughs at you. And
she does have a good sense of humor.
That's great.
Yeah, she and I going shopping at Whole Foods after the show.
Not to brag. You're just hoping that you're going to run into Ewan McGregor or...
God, well, I'm going to have to say, hey, I was at the optometrist. No, I'm not going to tell him that.
So this corporate event that I'm going to San Francisco with a few years ago, 3 years ago, not this event for them, but another event for them, I met Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker. Oh my God, it was so great to meet him. And he's also friends with my friend Tom Wilson, who painted this painting over here, the
toy plane.
Toy plane.
Yeah.
So
I think someone in the show once offered us $10 for.
I think you can get it. It's not a original. It's an original, but it's a print on canvas. You can get that at Tom's website if you'd like. It's a bit more than $20.
Yeah.
So what's going to happen at the Whole Foods? What's going down at the Whole Foods?
Fanula will be happy at the Whole Foods because she'll be able to peruse all the hair products and the skin products, and she's got to get the. Some tasty treats and things she likes, because she needs more hair shit.
Yeah, well, I have to say,
I need some hair shit. What the hell is going on?
Not that I'm a massive shopper, but when I went to get my pneumonia vaccine the other day, it was just to be in the Walgreens and look around. Now, should I get some shoe inserts, or maybe I'd like a vitamin organizer, or what do I need? I've already got a digital thermometer. So yeah, it's nice to have a look around and see what you need. I think I'm going to take a cooler up to San Francisco so I can have groceries in my hotel room and enjoy those. I've got Wednesday off. I'm going to just eat out of the cooler in my hotel. How's that sound?
Well, you might
Pretty
have a
good?
fridge in there.
It's going to be so exciting. You're going to be here by yourself. I'm going to be out of the house. You can do whatever you want. Probably you feel like you're doing whatever you want anyway.
Oh
all
no,
the
I'll
time.
be doing more of whatever I want.
And you'll have a
Trust
week
me.
off the show because I'll be away.
Oh right, yeah. If we can't zoom it in, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, no. While the who's away, the birds play, the mice play.
Oh,
while the
come
cat's
on.
away. Not in a bad way. I'm not going to be out having sex with Ewan McGregor unless he, No, I won't. I promise. I won't. He can't hear me. He can't.
I'm reading what
I
Flavia's
won't have
talking about
sex
her.
with Ewan McGregor, even if he begs me, I won't.
Even if he begs you, you won't. Well,
if he begged me, I don't know. That would be.
That's pretty bold talk. I'm going to have to call BS on that.
Oh, that's a bit mean.
Reminds me of.
He does have a girlfriend, or a partner.
Bold talk reminds me of that Charles Portis movie book, True Grit, and I just read this on the book review, the New York Times book review from June. Can you read that? What is that? 26th.
It's the 28th, Jerry.
June 28th, the New York Times book review. There's this story, and it's about a relative of Charles Portis who gets in touch with him. And if you haven't read Charles Portis, he's now gone. But if you haven't read his books, True Grit, which you may think you know because you saw the Coen Brothers movie or the John Wayne movie, True Grit is so funny, and I highly recommend all of his books. But Dog of the South was really my favorite. So that's some reading, humorous reading for you. Dog of the South, Charles Portis. Masters of Atlantis is about politics, and that's also super funny. And if you're interested in any of these books, I can loan them to you. But Charles Portis. Anyway,
Excuse me.
Bold talk reminds me of, John Wayne is confronting the guy that they've been chasing the whole time. And John Wayne says, I'm going to come down there and mess you up. And the guy goes, that's bold talk from a one-eyed fat man. He says that to John Wayne. Then John Wayne pulls out his rifle and goes, fill your hands, you son of a bitch.
Has John Wayne got an eye patch on?
Yeah, he's wearing an eye patch. He's
You
one-eyed.
already said that.
He's got one eye.
And I didn't hear that.
I didn't
right?
say he had, no.
You said
I
he
was
had an
just
eye
telling you
patch
the
on.
line. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I am. I think sometimes I'm looking at you and I'm really sure that I'm paying attention. And then I realize
I'm not really paying attention.
Yeah,
You're still
and then you get to a
daydreaming
bit-
about that whole. Now,
Yeah.
what would Ewan McGregor have to say to me to get me in the sack?
a lot or a little?
A lot or a little?
Yeah.
Is it when Jerry's in town? If it's when Jerry's in town, that's tricky. But if he's off on a gig, that
Oh
makes
no,
it a
but
bit
I would
easier.
definitely run it by you. I mean, I wouldn't just.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna run it by you too. When Charlize Theron says to me, "Hey Jake, I was just thinking, why don't we meet down at Shutters for a drink and a steak?"
A rendezvous.
Yeah. Jerry, I've got, you're not going to believe this, but that thing we were talking about with Charlize Theron, she just texted me, and she's at Shutters right now.
I would totally give you a pass
I
to
need
go
to
do
go.
it.
I'm going to take a shower. How's my hair look?
Your beard isn't quite bushy enough because she was really into that. Seemed that she really liked Seth Rogen's big beard. It did have some greys in the front though.
that was in the movie.
I know. She
Let me
had
tell you
to.
something.
She was being paid millions of dollars. Millions of dollars.
After the show, we'll Google Charlize Theron's husband, and I bet he doesn't look like Seth Rogen. Sorry, if you're just listening to the audio of this on the podcast, that was a silly face.
He made a really silly face and held it for a long time because I was not laughing quickly enough. So
all right, and
I was
do
just
want to
making
say,
him hold the face. for as
God,
long
Jen,
as
I
possible.
forgot your name, the name of your friend from Australia who you said is here, Lori. Anyway, thank you for inviting people, guests.
Hello, Australia. I hope
yeah.
you're not in Melbourne where they're having a COVID spike. Oh my God, you guys were doing well, and then suddenly some suburb got into lockdown. I like the story though of the quarantine hotels in Australia. Those sound pretty fun.
Yeah.
They were
Wow.
pretending they were Ewan McGregor and
Well,
Charlize
Robert's
Theron.
actually quoting lines from True Grit. Ned, I mean to kill you in 1 minute, or take you back to Fort Smith to see you hanged at Judge Parker's convenience. Which, yeah, nice. All right. Yes, Julie, I'm also paying attention. Then I'm distracted by the comments. Then I'm reading the comments. And then I'm wishing I was paying more attention to Belinda. Anyway.
Darren, you're right. All he'd have to say is you're tasty too.
Well, you better say you look tasty. You can't, come on.
Oh, you think it sounds a bit Hannibal Lecter? Oh, tasty.
Oh, Robert, you're asking where you can go to see...
Probably a nice canteen. Bit of leg thigh bone, thigh steak.
Robert's saying where can someone go see your I Love You show? Well, you can get I Love You, and also you can get the special after that called Pictures of My Dinner in DVD form from my website, jakethis.com. And I'm trying to figure out how to offer them in digital form, but the platform that I was using to do that before has gone out of business, which is why there's been some kind of hiccup.
Okay, so Laurie is saying that yes, they aren't allowed to leave their suburb in Australia, Melbourne, Australia. So the second biggest city in Australia. Now, what's your suburb called? And are there other suburbs around there that are also in lockdown? Are you allowed to walk around your suburb, or do you have to stay in the house? Are you allowed to go shopping, or do you have to have food delivered? I was kind of amazed when I heard about the quarantine hotels and how the people who were looking after the people who were there in quarantine had 2 or 3 hours of training and then were just sent in. And there was quite a lot of drinking that went on, and then quite a lot of sex between the people who were the guards and the people who were in there. I mean, it was really very French Revolution.
Can you imagine people who are locked in on quarantine having sex with each other? We're a bit old for that, naturally, but I am a sex robot.
Not if you and McGregor, yeah, exactly, you are a sex robot. That's all we're going to be doing if we're in quarantine. If our kid's not with us, are you kidding? We're going to be making babies.
Well, that's
24/7.
That's why these 20-somethings are irrepressible. They're all
hopped up on hormones.
Yeah, they're all still Tinder dating each other.
Yeah, and then you put a Molly on top of that, and then it's just game on. I wonder, good. But anyway, we've had some problems in New Zealand with our quarantine, and in America, I don't even think we are quarantining. So I think that's just people are supposed to, but I think quarantining in America is just on the honor system.
We're freestyling it.
Yeah, on again, off again, honoring.
We're
system.
freestyling it.
Yeah.
This
America.
This has been a really fun Friday happy hour. I'm going to have one more sip of my
non-alcoholic
right,
it's almost
beer.
time to
go. Do
go.
you have something that you want to close it out or shut it down with?
Oh, guys, sorry about the not getting to the genital warts of the dolphins. We'll do that. Would that be a nice motivational Monday?
Well, on our daughter's birthday, July 27th, is the next time you're going to be on the show. But I'll be here on Monday.
Well, you might call in. You might miss me and want to do a Zoom. I mean,
I'll see if I can work that. I'll see if I can work that out. So,
right.
So if at first we're not on Facebook together on Monday for a Zoom or one of.
You guys would be okay if you and McGregor was on with me too, right? You'd be okay with it.
Oh my God! If I Zoom you here and it's you and McGregor in this room and I'm in some hotel in San Francisco,
we won't be in here.
I'm going to drive home right away. Fill your hand, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, you guys can't give me that pass. That can only come from my sex robot here on my left. Oh, good. Okay, yes, you can shop in your own suburb. Well, that's good. That's good to hear, Laurie, in Australia. I'm glad that you can shop in your own suburb.
Yes, thank you, Laurie. All right, I think we've been through this whole book.
Really? We've done every single one? Well, you've definitely done that one. Let's do a different one.
Well, but they're all, I thought that was a pretty good one.
Space? I don't think we've done that space one. We've done the Sam Cooke one. Nah, not Clint Eastwood.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I don't
know if we've done that. This is from Albert Schweitzer. Happiness. That's nothing more than good health and a poor memory. High five. I forgot that time you slept with Ewan McGregor when I was off on a corporate gig. You son of a bitch. I love you guys. We'll see you all Monday. Happy Friday. Stay safe. Stay sane over the weekend. Take care of each other. Be nice to the assholes. And don't give
And wear
up.
your masks. Just wear your masks and wash your hands.
If you want to.
No. Go on, Jake. That's not the...
Yes, wear your mask, even if you don't want to.
You care about them more than that. I know.
Even if you don't want to, wear your mask.
Yeah, wear your mask.
And don't give up. There'll be plenty of time for that later.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Happy
safe
Friday.
drive, Jake. Laurie, are you wearing masks in Australia?
I'm going to turn this off.
I know you're going to turn it off. Well, okay, and then the answer won't come on. Okay. All right. I know I'm four-wheeling a little bit. I'm off the...
do you understand how this works at all?
No, not really.
Oh, Mark Hirschhorn. Hello, goodbye.
Okay, lovely to see you.